Hello and thanks for joining me for some more of The Last Caretaker, and picking up shortly after our last episode. We were on our way to the Lazarus Complex. In between the episodes I have travelled most of the distance because I'm just chugging along slowly on the electric, and I did stop off a couple of times along the way to take out a couple of sharks, but we're just about there now. I think I'm gonna come in and dock on the starboard side.
You found it, the Lazarus Complex. Its halls lie dormant, waiting for you to bring it back to life.
Okay, and that should have given us a few more points to spend, but we'll sort them out after we've docked. We have another shark over here. Not gonna worry about that guy. Could just kill sharks non-stop, but I'd get nothing done. They're good experience and good resources as well. Just gonna cruise in here. And I'll probably start using the diesel soon, starting to slowly fill up my diesel tanks. And I think turning is a lot easier and faster to turn when you are going slower. Just going to cruise in here. I'm going to hit the anchors there for the moment. Alright, let's grab this mooring here. Plug it in there, and grab this one, plug it in here. That should pull us in nice and snug. Yeah, so mess with our anchor there. Alright, I think that should be fine. Alright, let's have a look. Let's get rid of the scrap that I've got on me. I've got heaps of cables on me. Alright, so we need to get inside. Take care of these guys. Some behind me. Oh, there's quite a few there. Okay. We hop up on our boat. They typically won't come up here, and they'll come out into the sunlight and kill themselves. But we don't get as much stuff from them as we do when we pull them ourselves. Let's grab this stuff. There's much more coming. Alright, let's pop this stuff in here, and we'll top up our tank. that's all. Alright. Let's have a quick look here. Alright, we didn't really get any more skill points. We'll sort this stuff out later. We can get the Lumimax now. But organise those a bit later. First things first, we need to get into the complex. And let's just make sure that I've got it hooked up. We'll grab all this stuff though. Let's pop that in the diesel. Ah, diesel tanks are full. Okay. Quickly pop around here. We'll take care of this guy. There is a secret area there. We're not going to do that just yet. Take care of the immediate threats first. Alright, now there's no power here, so we can't use this lift just yet. We come around here. Gonna have to do a bit of parkour. And I'm not the best at parkour usually. Alright. Take care of this guy and his little minions. Alright, let's turn our light on. Pop up here. Up here. Nope. There we go. Let's put our gun away. Oh, come on, you can get up there. And across here. Gonna toss that down there for later. And the same with this one. Alright, got to crouch down here. We'll cruise in this way. Down here.
The power's offline. We can't access the Hall of Humanity unless you find the main power. It should be on the roof.
Okay. I'm gonna head straight for that ladder because probably gonna get swarmed straight away. Not gonna worry too much about picking up a lot of loot. I'll grab batteries, like the little batteries and stuff. But for now, we just want to get access to the main elevator. Let's cruise up here. Now we're going to jump backwards. Alright, it's probably a good idea to do a little backup here. So I think we're going to go slot 3 there. Alright. Going the wrong way. So follow these power symbols. I'll show you basically what direction to go in. Surprised I'm not being swarmed. Okay, across here. Yeah, here they come. Alright, I'll hop down here, go across this pipe. Up here. Up here. Duck under here. And now we've got to make it to that ladder. Alright. We'll take out this guy. Across here. And we'll cruise up here, we'll grab these, we will drop that down. And excuse me for just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. We have had some bushfires pretty close to where I am. And while I'm not in any immediate danger, there's definitely been a lot of smoke in the air the last few days, so I do apologise if my voice cuts out or if I cough. I'll try and pause and not cough into the mic if I can. Okay, if we put these little switches, that'll drop down a couple of ladders. I'm going to leave those for the moment, just so that I know when I come back here later on, I know that I haven't been down there and I can go and loot the stuff. But for now, we need to go up here. So those ladders just go down to some little loot points. This is the wrong one. We want up here. Up here. Alright, now I normally bugger this jump up, but I got it that time. And where do I gotta go? Yeah, up there, I think. Up here. Up this ladder. Alright, I think we're good. Okay. Now, first time I came here, this place was absolutely crawling with those jelly slime things. Seeing too many of them at the moment. I'll take care of all these guys though. Okay. this guy over here. And we're overweight just from the loot from the kills. Alright. Yeah, we've got to be careful not to aggro these guys. Not just yet. We're going to come into here. And... Alright. I think what I'll do... Put that there. Now I could plug it straight in. Last time I tried doing that though, kind of bugged out on me. Plug that in there. Switch that on.
Power is restored. Now we can enter the Hall of Humanity.
Okay, but that didn't really power us up. Or did it? No, we've got no power. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. We are going to... See, it's saying no power. We're going to do a little backup here. So I think that is a bug. And then we're going to reload the game. And the power should be on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there is a door that we need to... Whoops. That we need to request permission for, but we haven't interacted with it yet. We're not going to worry about that straight away. We are going to come in... It's that one there. Well, there we go. Once we hit this, then the Pico will give us the option to request the permission or request the access. Well, it doesn't seem like it is. Alright. Doesn't matter. I'm not fussed about that just yet. We want this one over here. And we've got the elevator here. So we're going to cruise down here.
Welcome to the true meaning of your existence. This is what we were made for. You've proven that what was lost can still matter. Carry this truth forward, Caretaker. There is much yet to be done. The Lazarus racks have stood empty and broken long enough. Restore one to working order. It's our only hope of bringing humanity back from the silence.
Okay, so here it is. We've got
the Lazarus waits quietly. Its guidance is crucial. Bring it back online, Caretaker, and let its signal shine again.
Okay, if she's finished, this is where we can now acquire the authorization for that other locked door up there. So we'll grab that. And also check out the cameras, so we don't have that rooftop one yet. It's quite a large area, that's us. And there's our ship. Okay. So, for now, we are going to run straight through this door. Pick those up, I guess. And these are manual, as long as there's power on them. There's a ladder we can drop down here. So if we do lose power, we can at least climb up that ladder. We can now use this elevator. This brings us back down to our ship. And it is night time, so there might be some of them leeches around. And that's full. Alright, let's chuck some of that in there. Chuck all that crap in there. Alright, sun's coming up, so that should finish those guys off. Or maybe we'll take out a couple more. This is good fuel. And there's another level. Okay. Let's shove that in there. All right. Okay, wow, we got 50 points. Okay. Let me see. Let's get all of these up to 23. Put another one in every single one. I guess we'll keep going. Let's put another 2 in every one. And that leaves us 5. I think we'll pop one into pressure. Battery, power management. We'll go hauling, and let's put one into hydraulics. Let's check our skills. All right, we might get the electric rifle. I don't know if that can actually go on the electric rifle or not. Guess we'll grab these food items. We can get the Typhoon. Guess we'll grab that. We are going to want these cables sooner or later. Alright. That's all I'm going to worry about right now. Let's see. Okay, let's fill up our health. And fill up our pack. And we'll connect that one to a flamethrower. We may as well fill them both up. That one's full, so plug into some power. And I have put one of these up in the bridge as well. Oops. Alright, let's grab that. Let's pop upstairs. So just for convenience, we put petrol up here. We have got our tank up on the roof there. Alright. We are gonna... Let's go downstairs actually to our resources. Might actually... Let's see if there's any crap floating around there. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it's all gone. Alright, let's grab all of this. Looks like that was backed up a little bit. Okay. Let's pop the iron away there. Plastic. Glass. Oops. Copper. Rubber. No fabric. Aluminum. Silicon. And gold. Oops. Poly. And then we'll pop that stuff in there. Alright. Let's have a look here. We are going to grab the electric rifle. Let's have a look here. That scope. Not yet. It's a couple of levels away. Alright, pretty sure that I have a laser sight in here. No, I don't. Alright, we'll get one of them built as well. This one. Alright, maybe we'll get the stabilizer. I don't know if that is better than the breacher barrel or not. Oh, it's a suppressor. Okay, I don't really care about a suppressor. Oh, that one's a stabilizer. Alright, we'll get one of them going. Alright, so you can see down there it's going to take a minute and 10 seconds to finish building that, so I'm just going to pause the recording for a minute, be back in a minute. Okay, so I've built the electric rifle. Oops, we have some major frame rate loss there. Let's go back up to the bridge for a minute. And alright, let's equip this one. And let's see. Let's unequip that. Grab that one. Alright, so I have the flamer pistol on us. It's got the laser dot on it. Let's have a look at this. What can we put on this? Not much. Okay, so we can't put that barrel on it. We can put the sights on it. Can't put anything there. So I don't know if that's something that's not added in the game yet. Anyway. Okay, that can go in there. Those can go in there. Alright. So we need to charge this thing up. We could use the electric Omni pack. I'm not going to bother about that at this point. Let's plug myself in. And let's plug the rifle in and charge that up. So I'll use the flamer pistol from now on with the with our backpack full of petrol, and then we've got this rifle when we need it. That is charged. Let's make sure that is hooked up. Alright. What shit have we got on us? What's that? Okay. Now that little battery that we had plugged into the mains is not going to last very long there. Let's shove that in there. I guess we'll grab all these cables. I've got some actually. Got plenty. Got some in here. Let's grab our dockside box. Pop that here. Let's head back up the elevator. So this has got a few supplies and it's got some stuff in there. Looks like we have used all of the power. That's a shame. Alright, almost here. Alright, I guess we're going up manually. We'll plug in another battery. We can get that box up the elevator. And we'll start getting some real power in here. So we need to get a lot of power generated in this place. And we'll be coming back here quite often. Alright, I'm gonna do a little back jump. Let's put my light on so I can see what the hell I'm doing. And back over here. Wait, where's that power room? Myself turned all around now. It's over here, I think. This one. No, it's not that one. It's over here. Alright. Yep, that one ran out, so let's grab this one. And that got the power back up. Let's get back down there. Well, we'll go down the stairs. The elevator, I think, does use up a chunk of power. So I don't really want to call it up again and not have enough to get back up there. Man, it's a long ladder. Okay, and we came too far down. Alright. Let's see if we can get the other elevator all the way up so we can grab our box off it. And get it up to the roof. It's almost here. Let's cruise on through this. We go around. So try and worry about trying to run into things. Pop that down here. Hopefully there's enough power in that little battery to get us all the way up there. Okay. Oops. Alright, so night time is coming, so maybe we'll do the turbines first. And she's a heavy box. Yeah, we'll have the proximity turned off. Got to turn that on. Alright, let's take care of these guys that are up here. Alright, and we pretty badly damaged that. I hear more of them little buggers around here somewhere. There they are. Alright, let's get back over here. Okay, let's see. We want to put a cable connector down here. And I want one, I guess, over here. That's not going to build till we bring our box over. And I think we'll pop in battery over here. Let's pop out our repair tool. Let's fix these up, and I'll probably end up placing these maybe with solar panels, I don't know. Alright, battery is done, so let's put that in there, get that charging. Okay. Let's grab this one. Well, actually, let's grab our box. Alright, now why can't I pick that up? Bring our box over. Let's get these fixed up. I'll probably replace these with the Lumi Maxes. Yeah, we want to be careful not to aggro these guys. You can get pretty good loot from them, and I would be able to take them out now that I have the electric rifle. but they are a pain in the butt. Oops. Alright. That's decent. Let's grab this. Oh, come on. Alright, guess we're meleeing him. No, we're not meleeing him. What the fuck? Okay, something was messed up there. Why are you not... What the fuck? Okay. I don't know what was going on with that. But I wasn't able to pull out the pistol. Let's shove that in there. Wait. Alright, you guys are a pain in the butt. Alright, sun's coming up. Okay, so we are going to want another cable connector. Alright, let's put one up here, closer to this stuff. Is going on with this? Okay. Controls are being a bit funky today. Pop that in there. Let's hook that one up there. Okay, this one, come across and plug into there. I don't know that we actually need this one plugged in up here or not. I don't have enough cables on me. Do it. And I don't know that we actually need these, all of these hooked up. Alright, let's find some light switches. Let's grab that one. Let's get this charged up. Alright. Well, that's ugly as sin, but let's see if we can try and make that a bit neater. Okay. Let's have a look here. That is not gaining any power just yet. But we are charging the relay in here. In the other one. Get some lights on. We are going to need a ton more power. Alright, that's a full load. I think maybe we'll let's use the recycler in here. Let's go grab a plastic and an iron. That's rubber. All right. So, I mean, we're going to need a stack of resources up here. Alright. Let's make this a little bit neater. Yes. Alright. How's this doing? Okay, that is charged. So now we need to fix up the communications array, which is up there. So we don't need this plugged in anymore. And I think we probably don't even need that plugged in there, to be honest. That one I think we will want plugged in because we'll be running a cable down there. Alright. I'm going to plug myself in here though. I'm not getting a lot out of that. That's fine. Let's shove some shit in there. Yeah, what do we need up there? Probably plastic and iron. So let's get to our box. Alright, we don't have a lot of plastic. Let's take that. I guess we'll chuck that in there for now. Alright, I'm gonna drop the battery. We'll grab some glass, I guess. It's just... shouldn't need more than 5, I don't think. Let's just grab a bit of everything. Aluminum. Probably are gonna need. What don't we have? Bit of copper. Okay, so we've got a bit of everything. Alright, hopefully that's enough. Let's get up here. Yeah, we got more parkour. Oops, a daisy. And this is why I have a lot of points in the fall damage. Yeah, we're still not producing a lot of power. No, we got some. Let's grab a bit of that out. And we'll go heal up. I'll try that again. So, I did say that I sucked at parkour. This one. Alright, so it's up there. Up here. Alright. And I fucking missed it again. Alright, let's try this again. Fucking hell. I hate these things, I really do. Don't know why they need to put this sort of shit in an otherwise enjoyable game. Alright. There we go. There we go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we'll definitely flip that down. Don't want to have to do all that again. Here we've got to turn around and go behind us. Probably going to knock this guy off. Knock him down. So that we can dismantle him down there. Oh, don't you dare. The edge. Oh my god. Oh, you fucking cunt. God damn it. You know, if I wanted a parkour game, I'd be playing Assassin's Creed. Come on, give me that power. Okay, this is why we have the shock absorber. Now, if you're really good at parkour, then you don't need it. Third time lucky, but at least we've got the ladder most of the way up this time round. But this is probably going to take me a few goes, so... Okay, now we can... ladder, yep. Alright. This one's behind us. Okay. Oh boy. You fucker! Alright, this is going to take me a few goes, so I'm not going to make you watch me climb all the way up there and fall down half a dozen times, so I'll pause the video and I'll come back to you once I actually get up there. Alright, so the reason I'm failing that one is because I'm supposed to turn around and jump behind me. We'll get to another one here. And this one. Alright. Hopefully that's it. Okay, let's definitely flip that ladder. Yeah, hopefully. I brought enough shit with me to fix this. Yes, I did. There we go, that's fixed. Alright. I am going to dismantle this guy while I'm up here. Anything else up here that I want? No. Alright, let's go down. We'll activate the navigational relay. I just will dismantle this guy, otherwise I'm going to forget about him. No, don't go. Ladder, you dick. Alright. And I suppose we may as well get this guy while we're here too. Okay. Yeah. Navigational relay is in here. We can flip that switch.
Clearly now. Coordinates have been received.
Okay. So now we have two circles. Alright. So, I think what I'm going to do... So, we're going to want to run some cables down here, I guess. Some people put them down the elevator shaft. So I think, let's see, let's check out these rooms. I'm going to want to set up a fairly large array of batteries. I'll dismantle these desks in here. No, I can't. But I can probably fit a ton of batteries in here. So, what I might do is I'll dismantle whatever I can that's in here. And we'll start building some batteries in here. But that is going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy this video, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.